Oh, cheers.
TV Group F, final programme, 19th of the 2nd, 2016, take 1.
Hello and welcome to this Friday's episode of Look at You. Today we'll be taking you on a trip through time. From the Fab 40s, a time where ladies wore lace and men got suited and booted, right up to today's skinny jeans and snapbacks. We'll also be giving you at home a rundown of the best places on the high street to get outfits inspired by the past today. First things first though, with award season now in full swing, it's over to Idris, who's got a 3-minute roundup of which celebrities have taken vintage to the catwalk.
George, and that's right guys, it's me, Idris Salim, and I'm here with your 3-minute breakdown of this year's awards season looks and how they've been inspired by looks of the past. Over the past few decades, we've seen some fashion successes such as Mila Kunis's 2011 Academy Awards Ellie Saab look. We've also witnessed some pretty major fashion fails. I think it's fair to say we all remember Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears' matching denim on denim look at the 2001 AMAs for all the wrong reasons. As we all know, denim on denim is a risky move. Now with today's theme being Flashback Friday, we thought we'd look at how the recent awards seasons have been inspired by looks of the 40s, the 60s and the 80s. As we all know, the 60s was the era of bold prints and big hair. Think Hairspray if you must, but it's certainly a look that has been prominent throughout this year's season. The BAFTA Awards this week saw many celebrities rocking the 60s glam look, including the likes of Rooney Mara wearing this stunning hexagonal print cutout gown. The lovely Bone star Saoirse Ronan really incorporated the 60s fever, going all out in this stunning floral bold print, combining both the 60s and the 70s chic together. Coming a little further into the future, we enter the 80s, where colour experimentation was all the rage. Now, Frankie may say relax, but every celebrity feels the pressure when it comes to choosing that perfect award ceremony gown. After all, there's nothing worse than turning up and looking like a right lemon. Isn't that right, Gillian Anderson? 80s glam has gradually worked its way back into current fashion, as shown by a Royal Night Out star, Ben Poley, who literally embraced the 80s rainbow fever. This gown has certainly been the Marmite of the awards season, with some loving her style and others thinking she's made a right fashion faux pas. What do you guys think? With the Brits next week and the Oscars fast approaching, we only have one question, and it's not if Leonardo DiCaprio will win an Oscar. We only care about what every one of you will be wearing and which era will be the next big fashion inspiration. Who do you think will be wearing a show-stopping outfit and who will be wearing a big fashion mistake? Right, my 3 minutes are nearly up. Do you guys have any looks that might be memorable to you and maybe not for a good reason? Use the hashtag Lookatyou and tweet us your opinions, and even add a picture if you can. That's all we've got time for now. Back to you, George, in the studio.
So Annette is currently finishing off on the 40s style. So what are the main features of this style?
Okay, the main features is bright lipstick. all the sort of reds, pinks, mostly reds though. That was the biggest thing about the 40s. Not the eye makeup, it was all about the lips. Hair, it was very much a practical thing. So they used to roll it up in pin curls. It's all about the waves. Sometimes you could wear it down, but very, very soft, sculptured sort of wave, or like the barrel waves like this, going up and just tucked under and clipped up. So it looked a very glamorous look.
Well, it looks great. Well, let's see what it looks like on the catwalk. 1940s were all about looking sophisticated for any occasion. Both men and women would consider it customary to wear a hat unless he was in a military uniform. The man of the 40s would wear a suit even if it were just to get his morning paper. Trousers on a lady? Unheard of. This casual little dress would be perfect for taking the children to school and a day of housekeeping. If you've been inspired to bring back these wartime traditions, Idris has got a few little 40s gems on the high street.
The 40s sure was in the fashion era where fashion meant fur and fur coats are available to buy in the high street. No 40s gent would be seen without a hat. The simple addition of the flat cap could update any outfit by taking it back in time. Let's go over to the green room to see how hair and makeup trends have moved on. That's all I've got time for. Back to Studio 1.
Thanks, Idris. Well, we are now joined by Annette, who is just finishing off the touches on our 60s model. So Annette, could you just tell us what you're doing here?
Okay, I'm putting some heavy black coal on the eyes, which is a real 60s look, which in actual fact is quite modern for today as well. Whereas the modern look is more smoky eyes, this is more the defined look of the coal pencil. So just finishing off there. As you can see, you've got some really long, big, thick eyelashes there, which is again a real 60s look to finish off. Just want to pop your eyes up, Tony. That's it. Like, again, coal pencil underneath the eye to really open the eye. And that's the look of the 60s.
Ah, perfect. Well, let's go and see what she looks like on the catwalk then. Where flower power and big beehives were all the rage. The boundaries of male and female fashion blurred. This was a time where men could have hair to their waists and wear bold jewellery, and women weren't afraid to tackle the patterned trousers. Big, bright and bold was the way of the world. Flares were in, subtly out. Men would often wear loose-fitting clothes, and women were happy to show a bit of flesh. And no shoes? No problem.
The 60s has made its mark on fashion by being big and bright. You can add a 60s twist to any outfit with subtle accessories and polka dot headscarves. If you rock and roll is your thing, try slipping on a classic leather jacket. And now we head over to the green room for the 80s. Bring on the leg warmers. That's all I've got time for. Back to Studio 1.
So Annette is now currently finishing off on the 80s style. So what's significant about this style then?
The 80s was all about big. Big hair, big makeup, just big. Big shoulder pads. The bigger, the better. It was the perm days as well. So if you've got a really nice big perm, you are absolutely fine to have the biggest hair out. So as you can see with Anna's here, I'm just literally getting as much volume out of it as possible to make it look really iconic for the time.
And for the makeup, what?
Makeup again, bright, brash, it was just that look where it was just over the top in different ways.
Perfect. Well, let's see what it looks like on the catwalk then. The 80s, where plastic meant fantastic. Nothing was too bright or too bold for the stylish 80s kid. Double denim? Why not? Even the mullet was considered the hairstyle to be had. White trousers may not be considered practical, but who cares? They look good, right? Pair that with a plain t-shirt and oversized shirt, and there you have it. To complete the look, a gold chain can never look out of place. Ladies of the 80s, if you wanted to paint the town red, or purple in this case, then you can't beat a nylon dress with a bow. For jewellery, think plastic, not pearls. The makeup was just as bright as the clothes, and as for the hair, big was definitely better. If you were an 80s queen, you'd want to be seen. Now, for the final time today, let's head over to Idris, who will show you where you can get some 80s glam yourself.
If you're looking to throw it back to the 80s, there's plenty of pieces you can pick up on the high street, like this military camouflage shirt, for example. Just make sure it's loose fitting to really give it that authentic feel. And finally, ladies, if you want to get the look, shoulder pads may be out, but bold stripes are in. A cute little dress like this will really make you the centre of attention at any party. Now we're joined by Yana, one of our models for today. Now, Yana, can you just give us a brief overview of your modelling past?
Well, I was a professional model for around a year in my home country, Bulgaria, for the agency Intermodels.
Yeah. So how old are you?
I was 16 when I joined the agency.
Oh wow, that's quite young. So what got you into modelling?
To be honest, my mother, she said that I'm really photogenic and because of my height, I have to try to be a model, and I just sent my photos.
So tell us about the Bulgaria 2012 modelling competition.
That was my first fashion show. It was amazing.
Was it quite nerve-wracking?
Yeah, actually my jury was from France and Italy, and I was terrifying.
Yes. I bet it was fun. So what got you into England, and in particular Bournemouth?
Well, I wanted to study in England.
Yeah.
And I chose Bournemouth because of the degree PR and the beach, of course.
Obviously the beach. I mean, not at this time of the year, but when it's sunny
It
in
will
the
be
summer,
lovely.
it'd be amazing.
Sure.
So have you got any plans to go back into modelling? Obviously you're at uni at the moment.
Actually, an agency from Bournemouth called me to represent me here in England.
Oh wow.
And I said, yes, why
Obviously.
not? So yes, I think I would join their fashion show soon.
Definitely, plenty of opportunities. So what's your favourite catwalk show that you participated in?
It was in the supermodel competition, the last part. We had to wear evening dresses and I felt like a princess, seriously.
Honestly, that's probably a lovely experience.
Yes.
And now let's talk about an issue that is quite current at the moment. How do you feel about size zero models?
Oh, it's a hard topic, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it's all stereotyping. And I believe that every girl is beautiful no matter what their size.
I totally agree.
And they just have to be confident in themselves.
Yeah, because some people are naturally a very skinny frame, and you
Yes,
know, like Cara
definitely.
Delevingne is naturally a size 6, and then you get the other size 12 models and 14, 16.
Definitely.
Can't really judge every model, but I do agree that if you want to kind of be a healthy sort of model, don't just live on salad.
Well, yes, in the end,
agree.
size is just a number.
It is just a number. I agree with you. So what are your role models?
My role models are Victoria's Secret angels and definitely Adriana Lima. I think she's one of the most beautiful women on the earth.
I
She's
couldn't agree
amazing.
more. Natural beauty.
Yes.
So what plans do you have after graduating from Bournemouth?
Probably moving to London or try to go to America. And we'll see.
Such a dream. I'd love to go there. So now I'd like to say thank you for joining us today, and I
was
wish you
pleasure.
all the best in your modelling career.
Thank you.
And now let's move over to Studio 2 for some makeup tips, which I'm sure you will love to see.
So Annette is currently finishing off on today's style. So what happens with the present style?
Well, it's an individual choice, really. I mean, with hair and makeup, you can either... a lot of people wear their hair straight and curl it with curling tongs, straighteners. Makeup, very much the same. It's to an individual choice, really. I'm doing smoky eyes here, just to really have a sort of a slightly semi-glam look to going out in the evening. Yeah, it's as I say.
A lot more personal preference.
Absolutely, you can literally have any look that you want.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should see how that looks on the catwalk then. So, Michael, we'll start with you. Tell me a little bit about what you're wearing, obviously your present day.
Yeah, this is a Yeezy-inspired outfit. It's quite tight, but yet certain areas are quite loose, quite comfortable. Yeah, I went for Chelsea boots, some really ripped jeans, and a comfortable t-shirt to go.
So you use the word comfortable a lot?
Yeah.
Do you feel like this is the most comfortable?
Definitely. I feel free, you know? I feel like it really does, it really brings out my personality.
No, I completely agree with you. In terms of the jeans, obviously we're going through a cold winter.
Yeah.
Don't your legs get a bit cold?
You know, I just feel like it's part of me. I don't really, the cold doesn't bother me. I just think it's very, very cool, very, very swag, and I like it.
Amazing. Well, thanks a lot for that. And in terms of you, do you feel comfortable in what you're wearing?
Yes, absolutely. For us girls, now when we don't have so much free time, we need to wear comfortable clothes like jeans, top, something that we can wear through the day, a girls' night out. So yes, and the hair, I really like my hair.
So do you feel like you were born in the right era then?
Definitely, yes, because I don't have so much free time to do my hair, my makeup right now, so it's so much easier.
Oh, perfect, thank you. And obviously we love what you're wearing, very bright. What do you think about it?
I don't love it. I think it's quite over the top, so I wouldn't go out like this nowadays.
You wouldn't? You wouldn't go out in it? So you're glad you weren't born in this era then?
Yeah, I'm quite glad yes.
Oh, okay. And in terms of the hair, surely you must like the hair.
Hair is much better than the dress, but still I think it's too much. The makeup and hair, it's all too much. I wouldn't like to go out like this.
Fair enough. And now for you. I think you look incredible, I really do. How do you feel wearing it?
Way too loose. I prefer stuff that are more skin tight. I feel like I'm wearing XXL clothes.
Okay, but is it...
I need to grow.
Right, but does it feel comfortable?
No, it's just out of touch. The material is different. It's not as comfortable. I don't feel like you can do much in these. It's more like the sitting down and comfortable, whereas now you need to be quick, get from one place to the other. This is just too much work. Okay.
So you're glad you weren't born in that era then, really?
I love the flexibility of the modern times. I can dress in a more unique style to myself. Bright colours are not really for me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that looks great. And finally, You look extremely smart. You really do. How would you feel about wearing this all the time?
Not great. I mean, every guy likes wearing a suit, but this sort of style, not really in the modern day, especially with the hat. But I mean, the style's quite good, but like I said, not really for today.
And does it feel comfortable? Or?
Yeah, it feels particularly comfortable. It's not too tight, but not too loose. It's sort of got a bit of a workman-y sort of vibe, so it's, you know, usual for everyday wearing, but not too smart, not too casual. It's good.
Okay. And in all the eras we've been through today, what era do you think you fit into best?
Present, definitely.
Present. Okay, perfect. Well, it's been great talking to all of you. Well, I am afraid that that's all we've got time for today. We hope that you've enjoyed stepping back in time with us to see how the fashion highs and lows. Don't forget, if you want to revive some of these looks yourself with your own modern twist, then there's plenty of pieces on the high street that embrace the vintage look. But for now, it's bye from me.